Longtime friends Chad Hermanson and Jake Janes are outdoorsmen. Despite suffering severe injuries, they can still trek through the woods and hunt because they both have high mobility tracked wheelchairs. In April 2009, while serving as a Marine in Afghanistan, Jake stepped on a mine, which left him a double amputee below the knees.
I was on a patrol, and it was the biggest operation to be done in Afghanistan at that time, Operation Eastern Resolve. We're coming down an alleyway, probably 100 yards from where we were when we stopped at night and dropped the bombs. And I looked back at my point man. I had to tell him, to start looking left. We're coming up to an opening. Talked to him for a little bit, and then the first step after I talked to him was an IED I stepped on. I was in Bethesda, the main hospital, for a month until I could start transferring on my own and doing my own daily activities. And then from there I moved to Walter Reed, where I do all my physical therapy from then on out. I think I was there just over a year and a half at Walter Reed before I got retired and got to come home for good.
In March 2010, Chad became paralyzed below the rib cage after being injured in a car crash.
I was injured in 2010 in a car accident. I think I was in the hospital for about 2 months and had my rehab done within the first year. And I was one of the first people to buy the chair from the distributorship here in Wisconsin. And at the time they were so new, they didn't really have a lot of people that knew a lot about them or that used them frequently. So I started doing trade shows and talking to people and going out and marketing the chair for them, and kind of just been doing it ever since. I just love being out there. Watching the sun come up every morning and watching it go down and seeing the animals, the bird, whatever it is, deer or birds, whatever you're hunting that day. It's always fun to see what they're doing. It's definitely fun to get them, but even on days like today when they aren't flying as well, we still had fun out there.
You were born with legs, and I don't take them for granted, but you don't really know what you got until it's gone. Same thing. We were born with hunting. We really don't know what it's like not to. It's like a limb. You don't realize it until it's gone, I guess, and it's been gone a little bit for us. I mean, we know what it's like not to be able to hunt with the injury part of it, so I guess we don't take it for granted as much anymore, I guess you could say.